Hi, my name's Kevin, and on behalf of Oz Triathlon and NX, welcome to the Victoria Park Duathlon race briefing for this Sunday, the 4th of August. Thanks everyone for joining us for this quick brief in advance of the event. What we're going to do is quickly go through the athlete guide and highlight a few of the pages there. We'll also send this via the email so that you can look a little bit more detail in your own time. Looking at the program, it's very similar to what we've done in previous years. We'll start off with the draft legal at 7:20, then the sprint duathlon. There'll be a wave for the men at 8, and then a couple minutes later, a wave for the women at 8:02. Similarly, for the enticer, 8:15 will be the men, and then 8:17 the women will get underway. And then we'll round off the morning at 9:30 with the kids and their duathlon as well. Now, I'll quickly go through the race rules here and just highlight that you can look and click the link to the latest and greatest in rules for the 2024-2025 season. When we look at the venue, there has been a change from last year's duathlon. We've moved closer to the Velo Precinct in the grandstand, which for everyone who enjoys a warm coffee in the morning is great news to be closer to them, and they will be opening earlier for us to enjoy their warm beverages. You'll see transition has done a small change to what was previously distributed, running parallel to the track, which should make it a little bit fairer for everyone regardless of where you're racking in the morning. Moving on to check-in, I just wanted to highlight that we are offering check-in on Saturday afternoon between 3 and 4:30, and that's available from Sport SA just on Military Road. If you can't make it then, no worries, you can show up from 6:30 at Victoria Park to collect your kit then as well. Showing transition here, we'll have this laid out pretty clearly, and it should be one lane. You just run, there'll be bikes on the left and bikes on the right, and you just run through that lane to mount, dismount, run, exit, run, entry. For the start, you'll see it labeled there on the left-hand side. We'll start just after the finish line under the archway there, and then run through that to get out onto the run course for our first run leg. In terms of the course overview overall, I mentioned how the start will work. From there, it's down onto the run course. Because we've moved closer to the Velo Precinct, it's a slightly different run using the gravel pathways than we've done in previous years. So keen to hear the athletes' feedback on what you think of that as we go there. But it's relatively straightforward, multi-lap run. You'll see the distances on the left-hand side of this map, whether you're a sprint, enticer, or a draft legal or a kid, and the number of laps that you're going to do from there. Once you're through transition, it's onto the bike leg. The bike leg is the exact same as it was last year, going in that anti-clockwise direction and keeping left for the entire duration of the ride before going back to transition and then completing the run leg, which is the exact same, just differing laps depending on which distance you're completing. Major risks and things to raise for this weekend's event. Number one, stay warm, particularly after your race, making sure that you have a jacket or something like that to keep you warm. And if we do get rain, it's not predicted, but if we do after such a dry period, it could get a little bit slick on the bike course, and similarly for the run course. So just take caution on that. In transition, because it will be on grass, it could be a little bit slick if there's any dew or that in the morning, so take extra caution there as well. Other than that, really looking forward to seeing everyone bright and early on Sunday morning for the first event of the season. Thanks very much, and bye now.